What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back to another video. We're going to kick off 2026 with a bang, some new content, and we're going to start it off by on a road trip to get a new car. Not another project car. I don't need any more, but it sort of is one. I need a new family car. As the family gets bigger, my 2003 BA Ute has done over 500,000 Ks. Needs a bucket spent on it, and I can't take kids in it, so I need another car. So we're going to have a look at a 2007 BF Falcon Wagon. It's only an XT, a base model. I really wanted a Futura, but not many for sale, not many good ones. So we are off to Ballarat for the weekend in Victoria to have a look at this car. If it's good enough, drive it back home to Melbourne, and hopefully it's a good car. So it's only a base model, but there is a couple little things that are really cool about it. Well, I've done it again. I bought it. Another Falcon to drain my wallet. But check it out. It is Conqueror Blue. They only made this colour for a couple of years, I think. It's a metallic. You don't see many wagons this colour, so it was worth getting. And it's one owner. The same guy's had it his whole life. It's unregistered, it's got a couple of issues, but it's a good colour. That's what I wanted. I mean, have a look. It looks like it's had a respray. Look at the paint on it. It's been garaged its whole life. It is in very, very good condition. It's got a few things wrong with it, but it's worth it. Look at the back seat. It's like it's never been sat in. All the trims, they're not even scratched. Now I want you all to guess how many kilometers this car's got, and stick around for the very end of the video. I'll show you how many it's actually got. All the trims are perfect. All the silver hasn't peeled off. The steering wheel doesn't even have wear on it. A lot of the times they have wear. The roofline is a bit sagged, but everything is in very good condition for a nearly 20-year-old car. And a wagon. These are all used as work cars. And look at the carpet in the back. It doesn't even have a single stain in it. That is super rare for one of these. It's got a tow bar, which I like. And check out the engine bay. He told me the whole history about the car. It's been in a panel shop once to have a headlight and the bumper bar repaired. The engine bay, it's got a few oil leaks, but apart from that, it is super, super clean. I didn't test drive it before I bought it. I probably should have, but judging by the condition of the car, I just wanted it. It's a good colour. I can tell it's a good start for a project. It's got a few little issues I've noticed. Typical Ford things. Loose handbrake, sagging roof liner, some gasket leak, maybe a ball joint or something, but we've only just left. I'll keep driving home. Fingers crossed it makes it, and we'll talk more about it. How ironic is this? Just as I said, hope it makes it home, I pull into the first servo, which was a couple of 100 meters, to grab a coffee, and it stalled on me and rolled into the servo. Luckily it restarted, but there's definitely an issue with the gas converter. So he told me sometimes he gets bad fuel and it runs a bit rough, but I think you lied to me, buddy. It definitely has a gas issue, so we'll have to get that sorted. So I thought I'd just explain a few things. I see, I get a lot of views from overseas, so there's probably a lot of people wondering what type of car is that. And there's probably some Australians going, why the hell would you buy that? So what is it? Well, it's a Ford Falcon station wagon. Most people know Falcons were built in Australia from 1960 to 2016, all different models, variants, shapes, all that. So this is a BF, so it's 2007. Before this, there was a BA, which is this same shape. And then you go back even earlier, there's AU from the late 90s, early 2000s. And this wagon, it was, I suppose, a good platform, or Ford didn't want to spend any more money, but they kept the same body for the AU all the way through to the BF. So they used this same car from 1998 to 2010. So it was an AU and then it was a BA. The BA had different interior, engine, front end panels, and BF same again, just different headlights basically. And they actually, most people don't know, they kept building these into 2010. So the FG, the later model, come out in 2008. So for 2 years, you could go to a Ford dealership with an FG Falcon in the lot, and you could still buy a brand new BF wagon next to it. And it was only because, from what I've been told, Telstra loved these things so much as work cars that they wanted Ford to keep making them, so they promised to buy them for 2 more years. So you can still get a 2009, 2010 BF wagon. It has black carpet, the FG key had stability control or something, not available in the LPG option, and a couple of other very, very minute differences. So that's what the car is. And in Australia, they were mostly used as taxis when they were new. I'll put a photo up. But ugly. That's what everyone thinks of when you think of a BA, BF, AU wagon. They think, oh, it's a taxi. And if they're not used by taxis, now they're used by dole bludgers, people that don't have much money. Usually, they've got a missing hubcap, so they just look povo. They're prone for getting rust in the roof and all your typical Falcon issues. So they're not very desirable. They didn't have a V8, they didn't have a turbo. It was just a plain 6-cylinder family wagon that aged very, very quickly. So Aussies would be going, why the hell would you buy that? Well, I bought it because, like I said at the start of the video, I need a family car. My Ute's not cutting it anymore and I've got too many issues. So I didn't want, I'm a Ford man and I am Australian patriot through and through. I love everything we do here, we build. I love our culture, I love everything. So I want to drive Australian cars. I don't want to drive an imported car. That's who I am. So I could have bought a Territory, but we've already got a Territory in the family, and I think it's too big and too thirsty for me, for what I need it for. So a BF wagon was the newest wagon I could buy from Ford Australia. So that's why I wanted to buy one, but I do know, I understand when everyone says they are butt ugly. I do get it. The front and the sides are nice because it's still just a Falcon, but the rear end is disgusting. It's hideous. I know. I'm a Ford man and I know it is. It is plain and boring and there's nothing special about it. So I wanted to get one of these. I've never wanted one in my life, but now I've got one. So I wanted to get one and I want to make it look nice. I want to make it look good. So even a Ford man or a Holden man would drive past and say, that is a nice looking wagon. I haven't seen one that nice. So that is my plan. And what I want to do is I want to make it an XR6 mock-up. I want to have it as an XR6. If Ford made an XR6, that is what I want. I want it to look factory. I want all XR6 interior. I want blacked out roof liner, wheels, XR6 front end. I want to sculpt and mold and plastic weld an XR6 rear bumper bar onto the back to make it look like one. I'll put up a photo here of what it would look like. Apparently, from what I've researched, you need 3 bumper bars to do it because the wagon rear bars are so big. So I need to get 3 XR6 bumper bars to mold them all together to then mold it onto this one. And I want to try and find a spoiler for it as well. There is a couple of companies that used to make really nice wagon spoilers with brake lights in them. I really want to find one of them and make it my family car and an XR6. I want to put a touchscreen radio in it with Apple CarPlay. I want to fix it right up and bring it right in to 2026 and make it a good example of one, because in Australia there are no good examples really. There is very, very few. I've seen one FPV mock-up. They took a written off V8 GT and they turned it into a GT wagon. That is absolutely sick. I'll put a photo up of that. That is the best wagon I have seen ever. So I want to build something not as good as that. I made it. We made it home. It did stall on me a few times on the way home. It is running a little bit rough. It's got a few issues. Bald tires, brakes wobble, handbrake's loose, rust hole in the quarter, roof line is sagged, key doesn't return. All your typical Falcon issues, but give it a break. Look how many kilometers are on it. It has done over 380,000 Ks, which is astonishing. It's not a huge amount for one of these cars, but the fact it is in such good condition is just a testament to how well the old bloke looked after it. He's made the car smell like my nan's sock drawer, but that's fine. I'll forgive him. It is in good condition, no stains, great color. I love the color. It's going to be perfect to make it into an XR6 because it looks like an XR6 color. It needs a little bit of work, but I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to put a lot of money into it and make it good. I do understand the irony, getting rid of my car that has 550,000 to buy a better car that has 380. I do get it, but my old man once said, it's not about how many Ks are on it, it's about how well it's been looked after. And this guy drove it very, very gingerly. So I know it's a good car, all highway Ks to and from Melbourne. So it's perfect for what I need, a little bit of money, and it'll be hunky-dory. So if you liked it, thanks for sticking around. Make sure you give the video a like and a thumbs up and a subscription, and I really appreciate it. Cheers, guys.